take it slow, one step at a time. Got my natural gas heater going. It's a little chilly out today. And right now, I'm just working on getting the cab off. Because I think I need to work on the bottom of the cab, sanding it and getting some rust spots out. That'll be way easier to do if it's up in the air. And also I have the two transmissions that need to be serviced, looked at pretty good. I think I'm pretty close to getting that done. All the electrical is just hanging over the sides. I'd say 99% of it. There might be some that I haven't noticed. But then I gotta get the steering taken apart, brakes, power steering, all that. Which is not that much. We're really close. I got some fuel lines that are, the tank is actually in the cab in this, behind the seats, the fuel tank. I need to get that disconnected, which should be just a couple hoses, one or two, probably two for return. And then I can work on the frame and the two transmissions a lot easier, as well as the back of the motor, getting it all cleaned up. So that's where we're at, and I'm gonna get to work. I think my first step, I'm working on getting this oil line. I think goes to the gauge, the oil pressure gauge. It's in the cab, old school. Had to have a line going into the cab instead of the sensor. Get that pulled. On top, right there. And I got all these little cables too that need to be unhooked. And then I'll work on the brakes. One thing that I'm not so sure about is this line, which is our tach meter right there, but I can't tell where it's hooked up to the transmission yet. But I think once all this stuff's out of the way, it will be a lot better. The worst part right now, step by step, I can only get on this with a wrench. Quarter turn at a time. Everything takes time, right? Okay. Oil line's off. Got this fuel line that went to here off. And I've disconnected the linkage for the throttle. It's kind of homemade. I need to probably come up with something better, or at least beef it up. I couldn't get that bolt right there off. I probably could have if I put a wrench on there, but I figured I'd just pull it off and let it hang there for now. I might work on just removing that completely next. I don't know yet. But basically making more room so I can get this. And I was going to try to remove this guy because I think they put that cable in there and then put that on. This actually kills the motor. Cuts the fuel off to it, because if you turn the key off on this truck, it doesn't turn it off. This motor doesn't need electronics to run. So this actually kills it. I believe starving it for fuel. Like I said, I couldn't get it off without taking it off, the arm off first, and then I think I can undo the cable. So that's where I'm at. So little linkage is off. I was able to get it by getting a wrench on that bottom. Not too bad. Did get the other little one off. I just flopped it up here for now. I don't even need to take it apart. I'm just going to let it live there for a while. I just got one more cable to undo. I'm not even sure where. Oh, this one was here. So it's actually zip tied to the linkage, but that's idle adjustment. Pretty simple. It just pulls the throttle to idle it up, or relieves pressure to idle it down. This cable is actually, I'll show you. So this motor, it's a two-stroke engine, right? This is a blower. it works kind of like a supercharger, but it doesn't really make a lot of boost. Even the naturally aspirated models, from my understanding, have this blower, and it's pretty much just required to keep the two-stroke running. Again, I'm not an expert, but this is what I've read online. I've done a lot of reading, and I've always been in love with these motors. So this cable that I have to remove is right here, and what it does is there's actually a plate in this blower that will shut off the airflow if this tries to run away. Two strokes are pretty known for trying to run away, or they can also start in reverse because it's two-stroke. It's compression. It's the same thing over and over again. So this is actually spring-loaded right here. It was working when I bought it, but I think I just engaged the blower. Not the blower, but I just engaged the block off. So that's how you reset it. And that's so you can stop the motor, choke it out if it tries to run away, or if you need it, or if you can't get it to shut off when it's running in reverse. So basically all that cable did was attach to here. You can see down here is where it's spring loaded. So you lift that up, it would pull this up. It's kind of hard to do by hand. Boom, you hear that? That was the block off engaging in this. So then if you have to do that, you have to get out, assess what happened, and then you push this little lever back down, that resets it. Again, click, it's blocked off, it can't run. Funny story is, when this broke, I didn't know it, I didn't realize it. Me and my buddy were trying to start this motor for like an hour. I actually got it to idle very, very low with that shut off. But I could not, I was kind of freaking out. I could not figure out why this thing would not run. Then I learned about that. So this is shortly after I had finally been working on the truck, and then, you know, things happened. I got a house wreck. That's what that does. Anyway, I think that'll actually be really close to what I need to do up here as far as removing the cab. Probably take the doors off first, the mirrors, just to make it lighter. So I'm hoping I can maybe remove that light, remove it, and suspend the cab just enough to work under it for now, because I don't have a lot of room. She's been nice enough to tell me I can park this outside, but we just got that car. I don't really want to park it outside. And rather than trying to move the cab around or move the frame around after, if I could just lift it up for just enough room to work, that'd be great. But I gotta get underneath and see what needs to disconnect it once I'm done up here. But, okay, I lied. That'll be, all the cables will be out. I leave all the wiring. I still have to figure out how to deal with the tachometer, like I said. And then I gotta get the brakes disconnected and the steering, but we're getting really close. Got the blower block off cable unhooked. It's up here. I'm just trying to drain the brakes. It's going super slow. I'm gonna try to push on it very lightly, see if I can get the speed up. So I don't really care if I get air in there or anything. It's pretty much all gotta be redone anyway. Let's see what happens. So I got the brake assembly is out. The, I don't know what it's called, the control, it's like a control head for all the brakes is out. I just have them down there in the oil pan, dripping. Got those out. I was able to get the linkage for the throttle all the way out. It came out of here. I'm really close to being able to pull the cab. I just need to decide if I want to take all the seats and anything I don't want in the cab out so it's lighter, because like I said, I'm going to try to hang it because I think I can do that. But I also got the tachometer. It's not hooked up anymore. I was able to pull it out, just flop it over the front. I can see where it's hooked up right now. It's back there. Can't really see it on camera, but really close. I just gotta, still gotta undo the steering. And I'm not sure what else other than, like I said, I don't know if I want to get stuff out of the cab first. But I think I've gotten everything, except for I also haven't climbed underneath to look. So we'll see about that later. I think I'm about done for now. Got our little trash slash I don't know pile like that. I know it's not trash. The radiator. I like the brass, but I kind of just want to go aluminum. I haven't really decided, but we'll see. Dogs are chilling. This one's in trouble because she decided to go dig. Anyway, I think that's about it. Like I said, for now, it's been a little late. Got obligations in the morning, you know, the daily grind of work. Right on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or follow if this is on Instagram. I'll post them both. But until next time, thanks guys.